what is method writing? So I think a lot of people probably heard of method acting before, which is something that I guess actors do to really get into character. They allow the character that they are portraying to they do their best to embody the mindset of the person who they are attempting to convey. And so it's a way of really tapping into that kind of a frequency in such a way that it becomes who you are for a period of time. And so I wanted to talk about method writing because I realized myself just today that I do something along those lines so that I can, I will allow myself to get into a state of being and stay there because there's something about it, to hit a certain level of emotion. Say if there's something that I want to write about that is quite profound, or is something that is that has a lot of emotion in it, that's deep. If you want to talk about problems in the world, sometimes you need to take the weight of the world on your shoulders. I mean, at least for a little bit. And it's it's tough because you have to put yourself into a state of being where, for myself, it's like where I'm basically on the edge, on the verge of tears, nonstop, constantly. And so I still need to go through my day. I have to go to work and I have to interact with people, but I have to maintain a distance. I have to remain somber, I think is the word, or just like, there has to be a sort of a sadness that is inherent within me if that's what I'm writing about. Because it's like if I'm in a good mood, I'm not in a place where I guess things that make me cry just comes out, and I guess that is what some of the things that I write about sometimes are. Not all of my, some of my videos are about things that are tough, they're difficult, and it's about, say like the human struggle, or like just, the things that people go through. It has to be real for me. It has to come from the heart. It can't just be this intellectual thing. It has to be real and genuine. I have to be there. I have to know it on a deeper level. And so I go to this place and I have to stay there. And it's tough because I like, as a thing about eating, it's like when I need to be in this kind of a mindset, I am not able to, I can't eat because there's something comforting about eating food. And there's something about the emptiness of your stomach. There's something about it, about because it's empty, so then it's like you're receptive to something and you're not comforted, and it's that emptiness, that vacancy, that's like, where you're just like always ready to, say something. And that's what's necessary to to tap those levels of emotions, to be able to say certain things. Because it's like I don't want to, some of the stuff they talk about, it's like I just want to get it out of me. I want to and I want it to be done and over with. So that's why I like maintain that state of being throughout my day, and I communicate. at work today, and I communicated with the guy I was working with. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so quiet, and like to not crack a smile and not allow myself to have any fun or to have happiness. But it's like I have something within me that I want to get out of me, um, you know. And I don't know, sometimes I sit and I wonder why I even do it, because like, right now there's not a whole lot of people that see my videos, but like there's also something inside of me that tells me that it's worth it. Maybe, it's almost like, why am I making this video right now? Because it's like I put myself through this, and so I feel like I owe it to myself just to, I don't know, to be vulnerable and to have transparency in something that I do, in a process that I go through, that I tell myself is right. And I'm looking forward to moving beyond the experience. I will put in the hours, both tonight and hopefully tomorrow morning, that I can flesh the thing out and get enough of the emotion onto paper. As long as it's there, then I can work with it. But it's like getting that there on, like, obviously it's on my computer, but like to like get it out there so that it's not inside of me, and then I can work with it from there. I don't need to, maintain that sadness for such a long period of time. Yeah. And so I just wanted to share that. There's a poem that I wrote some years ago. It's something like, how does it go? Um, um, in the times when I'm feeling just a little off center, I remember what the trees do when the time becomes the winter. I shed a leaf which leaves me naked but not ashamed. No turning back, it's just a part of who I am. It's in my nature, front to back. You know, and it just, I don't know, I feel like it's just something who I am, as a person who is emotional, and it's not over emotional. It's the right amount. It's just like anything. It's all how you use it, or how you work with it. I'm grateful for it, because it being able to tap in to my emotion, it allows me to write things in a certain way. I've cried 6 times today, and I almost cried a bunch of times at work, and I hope to cry 6 more, and then in the morning, and then get this thing done. So yeah, I hope that that, or yeah, that, I don't even hope, I guess I know that it's worth it. So yeah. It's a funny thing, the process of creating what is necessary for some people to do it. I look at my life over the last little while, and it's like, now I can see, like, in retrospect, that it was almost like I subconsciously set things up for myself in such a way that I could land on a day like today and be ready to do this thing that I've needed to do for a while, that I've been planning to do, something that's inside of me, getting it out. I've actually, this video I'm working on, it's something that that came through me about a year ago, and I've been tussling with it for a long time, and it's like, it's a complex issue, so it requires a bit of a transcript to make sure that it is palatable by the time it's done, so that it makes sense to whoever does listen to it. And yeah, goofy thing being a creative person, to have that process. We all have different ones, so yeah, I don't know. I hope you get something from this, and certainly the video that I make,